Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our In the Inbox series. We are answering question number 110 for you this week. And this was asked by Clay. And he said, what is the difference between Ambergris Caye and Cayo? What is the difference between Ambergris Caye and Cayo? And in reality, this is like comparing apples and oranges. However, the common denominator with that being that it's fruit is that Ambergris Caye and Cayo are both in Belize. So for many of you, you know that I spend a lot of my time on Ambergris Caye is where a bulk of our business is. However, we have this emotional attachment to the Cayo district. This is where my husband's family is from. So we do spend a lot of time out here in the Cayo district. In 2021, we ended up purchasing property here, built a house, which is where I'm currently at right now, right along the river. And then last year, we ended up purchasing about 35, 38 more acres here in the Cayo district. It's a place that we really enjoy retreating to. And we do try to spend as much time here as possible. However, it is hard to do that with all of the activity that's been happening on the island. However, we find it's the best of both worlds. Ambergris Caye is a phenomenal place to be for tourism. There's a lot of growth, a lot of appreciation happening there. And here in Cayo district, we just find it to be that relaxing getaway that we need when we're a little stressed from our daily happenings there in Ambergris Caye. So let's focus in a little bit more about the two areas. So you can see here a map of map of Belize rather. The red pin is the Cayo district over here on the left-hand side, and then the other red pin on the top part of the screen is Ambergris Caye. Ambergris Caye is an island. It's the largest island off of the coast of Belize mainland, and Cayo, this district, has quite a bit in it. It has Belmopan, which is the capital, Spanish Lookout, which is one of the big Mennonite towns here, Maya Mountains. So we have mountains, we have rivers, we have jungles, two very different areas. Now, I do recommend that if you're new to Belize, spend some time looking at a map, spend some time zooming in on things, learning about the country, because although it is a small country about the size of Massachusetts, each area is so incredibly different. We did do a breakdown of the 6 hotspots that foreigners specifically are buying within Belize. I'll put a link to that video in the description below so you can reflect back on it. But today we're going to be focusing on Ambergris Caye and Cayo. And we do see Ambergris Caye is the #1 tourism destination for the entire country, and Cayo is growing actually very quickly behind that in second and third place. So the Cayo district, Belmopan, this is what I was mentioning to you. This is the capital of the country, is located in the Cayo district. This is where you have the U.S. Embassy. Their lands department is here. There's an immigration office in Belmopan. So you'll be finding that in this district here. In addition, we mentioned Spanish Lookout. This is where you have the big Mennonite hub. So you have a lot of agricultural and produce production here in the country. In Cayo specifically, you also have what people refer to as Mennonite homes, which are the wood-built homes here in Cayo district in Spanish Lookout. And then, of course, because of the farmland here, we have rich agricultural and produce. Ambergris Caye is an island. It's located off of the coast. We have the longest living reef off of the coast of Ambergris Caye. So we have pristine Caribbean waters, the beautiful blue waters, prime fishing, diving, snorkeling area. In addition to that, because it's on an island, it is an island, there's a lot of boating that happens there as well. So you'll find the catamaran, the fishing boats. And then, of course, a lot of seafood here because, as you guess it, it is right there on the coastline. So fishing is abundant. So let's quickly compare the two to learn a little bit more about them. So Cayo district is about an hour and 30 minutes from the airport. There's one international airport here in Belize City, Ladyville, and Cayo district's about an hour, 30 minutes from the airport. Whereas Ambergris Caye is about a 15-minute puddle jumper ride from the international airport. Now, you can also get to Ambergris Caye by water taxi. It takes about an hour and a half, but right there from the international airport, you're able to hop on a puddle jumper and be on Ambergris Caye in about 15 minutes. In addition, the terrains are completely different. Here in Cayo, you tend to have more hills and mountains, a lot of hiking here, a lot of bird watching that goes on here. There's lush jungle, so you have a lot more of that the outdoor animals. You see a lot of macaws, for example, toucans, monkeys here. Rivers are abundant, waterfalls. You tend to have cars here versus golf carts on Ambergris Caye. Mayan ruin sites here, such as Zunantanich, a lot of farms, agricultural land here. So if you're somebody who's looking for more of a lush landscape, you're looking for larger acreage, you may be gravitating more towards Cayo than you would be to Ambergris Caye. Ambergris Caye, though, it has the Caribbean, like we saw from the pictures. It has the diving, the fishing, the snorkeling, the coastline, the seafood. So very, very different. Again, this is why you can see it's like apples and oranges. In the Cayo district, I say you get a better bang for your buck because it's not as popular as a place like Ambergris Caye. It's not as touristic as a place like Ambergris Caye. Your dollar tends to stretch further. You can get larger tracts of land here for what it would cost for a smaller piece of property on Ambergris Caye. But the reality is too that on Ambergris Caye, land and real estate is appreciating faster than it is in the Cayo district. So again, weighing the pros and cons, what's more important to you? Are you thinking lifestyle? Are you looking for a larger tract of land, a homestead, for example? Then Cayo may be the right place for you. If you're looking for more so an investment property, or you prefer to be more so in the touristic hub, then Ambergris Caye could be right for you. Cayo, though, the tourism is growing. We do continue to see increased growth percentage-wise with tourism year after year in the Cayo district. More people are gravitating here from a touristic perspective because of the cave tubing, the Mayan ruins, a lot of things and activities to be participating in. Whereas Ambergris Caye truly is the tourism hub for the entire country right now because of the fishing, diving, snorkeling. It has been for the last 30, 40 years and continues to grow. So that's just a very quick overview of comparing the two districts, Cayo and then Ambergris Caye Island. As you can see, it is, like we said, comparing apples to oranges, but there is a lot to be considering and what the ultimate goal for you at the end of the day is when you're owning the real estate. For us, we like to have the best of both worlds. So maybe something little in each place could work too. Or you may find that one area just feels more right to you, but you usually don't know that until you come down and see it. So best thing you can do, come down and see the country. Rent a car is very, very safe to rent a car here. You can go trek around the country, check out the different areas, and then I'll put again that link in the description below to the 6 different districts. So maybe you can even check out more while you're here. But if you're planning to own real estate in Belize, I would highly recommend that you reach out and request this resource guide, info@lunarealtybelize.com. Email us there. We'll get this over to you electronically. And then let us know when you're planning to come to Belize and visit, or if you've been here already and you want more information about either of the two areas, reach out to us. Let us know. We're happy to share those details with you. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.